All right, hey everybody, Hrph here. Welcome to another episode of our Ark Survival Ascended cluster series here on Ragnarok. And I am going to quickly build one of the templates, I think. So that's our base over there. We're in the canyon area. And I think my issue in the last episode trying to use the template hammer was that I was trying to build this the little thatch hut thing. I was trying to build it on existing foundations. And that just isn't going to work because when I was deconstructing it, I realized that, things that I'm snapping... Is he getting attacked? No? Okay. Things that I was snapping, they were snapping to... instead of the outside of a foundation, it was snapping to the outside of the foundation next to it. So things weren't snapping in the right places. And what am I doing? I need to do this. Let's go here. And we're going to say... plus the little gazebo part of this thing here needs triangle foundations. And I obviously could not put triangle foundations down. I'm just gonna... I can't tell if this is even. I'm just gonna... We're just gonna place it here because there's nothing that I had, planned on building over here. So, let's see. So I can just hit the trigger. I don't know how to tell it to auto build what it can. Yeah, I don't know. But you can see how it's much easier this time. And apparently this door frame actually attaches to the triangle foundation, not the foundation that would go in here. So yeah, it's a little quirky, I guess. Now I don't have every piece that we need, but I have quite a few. Let's see what we can get here. We can make a window. We can make a window. We can make a door. Can we make a window? No? I guess not. We can make a pillar, 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 pillar. Now, the only problem with this is that I can't open the door. Let's open these so we can go in and out in build mode. There are also pillars under here. We'll see how many of these we can throw in. I only had like 10 or something. Oh, maybe I had more. Oh yeah, it's not green. So what do I need? 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess I need 6. 6 and what? Some ramps and ladders. Alright, so I'm going to finish this off. I'm just going to make a bunch of pieces. Looks like we need a bunch of ramps. Alright, well, I've been working on this for way too long. And some of these pieces just aren't fitting right. Like this. I just can't get a snap point for this particular... these two pillars. And I don't know why. And I don't super care. So I think what I'm gonna do is come over here and we're just gonna say that it's complete, and for some reason it makes you point at the ground. I'm gonna get out of the template. Yeah, like it wouldn't allow me to put pillars and hang railings properly, even though that railing is upside down and it looks perfect. it wasn't where the blueprint wanted it to be. So I'm sure it's me doing crap wrong. But anyway, this was just a proof of concept, something fun to do, and not something that I wanted to take this freaking long to get done. But yeah, it's done. There was some other boxes and storage things and stuff in here that they wanted you to put in. But yeah, if I ever feel like coming back to it, we can come back to it. But it is kind of cool. I mean, it's kind of cool looking. Let me pull Mr. Birdie down here. Great. Are you stuck inside the thing now? I was hoping that was a thing. Are you freaking serious? Okay. All right, good. Okay, guys. It is time for a... It's time for a Griffin, and I found this one. It's a 140. I'm going to try to just pop it with a dart. I've got a trap set up like right there. Hopefully I can just pop a door on. These guys are faster than the RGs, so I don't think I'll be able to close the door. Oh, he stopped. Did that not hit? There we go. Come on, man. Oh, he's coming. I also put on a couple of pieces of flak armor that... switch to this. Is he in? You. Alright, we gotta get away. So, honestly, that... I'm not sure I've ever trapped one of these that quickly. That may be the, that may be the best I ever did. Alright. So, since the last episode, I've done a little bit of hunting, drop hunting, and I did find an upgraded pike and an upgraded, I'll show you these really quick, but I want to start shooting this guy. Why are we doing skins? I just wanted to do this. So, they're not amazing. What's this one? 177, and I think this is a similar, yeah, 174. So let's get this guy out. If I recall, these guys have quite a bit of torpor. Let me just... Oh my god. I can't hit the wrong buttons enough. Alright, it is the 140. Hey. Wow. Cannot hit the right buttons today to do anything. Thankfully, I crafted another gateway, I guess. Or a gate. 49, that was not a headshot. We need to get headshots. Where's your head? So I think these guys are breedable now. There we go, 74. Where's your head? There it goes, finally. Holy crap. I had 50-something darts. Yeah, so it took 30-ish. 30-ish darts with a decent gun. Alright, let's see what we got. Let's see what we got for food on you. I guess I wasn't even really paying attention. We do have prime. We don't have mutton. But I bet prime will be good enough. No idea how many it's going to need. We'll start with 7, see how that does. Alright, this area is not necessarily safe. There were some Daedons here. There was some... oh my god. Terror birds and a couple of pegos, to be honest. So I got to keep an eye out here while this guy gobbles up. We'll bring it back. Hey, alright. Our first Griffin, and all kinds of...
Griffin Magnificum is undoubtedly a sight to behold.
Okay, Helena is finally done. Stats on this guy aren't good really at all. Like none of them are even good. Yeah. I mean, not amazing. But I'm gonna run around and kill. I killed a couple here that were nearby while we were waiting. There's a couple more that I saw over here when we went to get a drop before we tamed this guy, and they were like, 20s and 25s. There's one of them right there. I think they're very low. Yeah, 25. So I'm gonna off some of these guys. Hopefully some some better levels of spawn, and we can get a few. I'm gonna have to work on more trank darts. I don't know if I could even knock another one out at this point. We'd have to use some arrows as well. But I will bring you guys back. This is great. We got a Griffin. We're gonna go try it out. We're gonna have to use it to go get some drops, and I do want to go down and see if those desert drops are still a thing. The red drops that were down south in the desert. So the Griffin will make it much easier to get around down in there. So yeah, we'll bring you guys back. Okay, well, we got another one in there. This is another 140. It's not so easy this time. Okay, so we're using I'm using mutton this time on this particular guy. This is our second attempt. Oh, this one's female. I didn't even notice that till just now. I think our other 140 is a male. I actually have it in my inventory. Yeah, blue. And we are over. See if I can get some height. So we are over in the direction of the green ob. So the canyons are right over there, and just as you come over, I don't know, the border between the green obelisk and these particular greenlands and the canyons, the Griffins also spawn over here. Not a million of them. There's usually 2 or 3. It was a bunch of 25s and 55s, and I wiped them out, and then this 140 spawned over here, so decided to try this one. I'm going to head over towards the beaver ponds, the 2 mountains on either side of the river there that lead up to the beaver ponds. So we'll try our luck over there next. Try to wipe out some lower level ones, but yeah, we're using mutton this time, and it's a bit better. That's 2 feedings, so it's over halfway. So I think it took 5 feedings with Prime, and it's only going to take 4 with Mutton. So Mutton's definitely better. We didn't lose any levels with Prime, with my settings anyway, so no concern about the torpidity running out. So yeah, I'll bring you guys back when this one is tamed up. Alright. Another Griffin. In the ball, man. Madam. Man, madam. Oh, gotcha. Gotcha. Okay, this is another 140. Weird that we keep seeing 140s. But we are, where I wanted to look, we're near the beaver ponds. The river between the two mountains that heads up to the beaver ponds right that way. So, I'll give you an area view here in a little bit, but... yeah, I'm going to knock this guy out. I should be pretty much out of darts, and we'll see what we have between the three 140s. So I'll bring you guys back when this one's tamed up. Okay, so here are the three 150s. We've got two males on the outside, and then lovely female on the inside. I have these two mating right now. This is the newest one, and you know, as far as like, I don't know what stats for, you know, I just don't remember what stats for Griffins look like. But this is like the only stat other than oxygen that we have even a 40 in on any of these. This guy's got like 38, I want to say. Or maybe it was the female. The female's got, honestly... which one was I looking at? I guess it was weight. She's got 38. This guy's got the best health, I think, at 36. These two are in the 20s. Yeah, so I'm going to have to combine them all. But this guy's only got really the one usable stat, which is melee. So I think she's got 38 weight, right? That's what I said. Yeah, so melee's really the only one. So I'm kind of looking for a female to retain her stats and get his melee, and then I can use these two as getting arounds. So I'm going to breed these up a little bit, and I'll bring you guys back. I've just been collecting metal at night, and I don't have that much of it cooked. But yeah, I've been taking the Yankee over to those buttes, mesas, whatever you want to call them. So yeah, we've just cooking metal in the background, and you know, I haven't made much progress other than hunting down Griffins. There is another 140 that I saw over there, but it's out in the open. You know, it's in the plains over there by the green obelisk, and there's just so many bad things over there. There really wasn't a great spot that I could find right away to lure it to a trap or anything and keep it safe. I feel like it's just going to get killed the moment I knock it out. And honestly, I'm down on trank darts and everything anyway, so I got to work on that. So there's a lot of crap to do. So I'm just going to work on some of these things while we're breeding, and we'll be back. Okay, so Griffins lay eggs. I don't know why that surprised me, but it did. I don't know. I just assumed they would gestate, but eggs. I was able to craft 5. You can see I have had to craft a generator, which I had already honestly crafted. Actually, I hadn't crafted it. I had crafted the Fabricator. I just never placed it. So we've added, yeah, another one. But nice. Actually, the AC is gonna, right, maybe I can just position these guys a little further back, but I don't even have to move it. You can see these guys were laying there before, so this one has lost some health. But since I put the AC in, yeah, okay, well, we got 4 eggs going. I will bring you back for the big review. Alright, here's my first ever Nice. Hey, it's a little bit of a higher level. And it's a female. Throw you in a ball. These ones are pretty close. Yeah, I guess I'm just going to hatch all these, throw them in balls and see what we got. We'll be back in a minute. I'm going to have to compare stats, see if we got usable. 214 is good. It's probably not the best, though, so we'll see. Whoa! We got... Looks like we got twins there. Alright, let's jump on this guy. I want to see how fast this thing heals. Yeah, look at the health going up. We have the spring drakeling on our shoulder, and we're sitting on the griffin. So this is a newly raised... it's a different 223 than the one that I had initially. But this one has all the best health. We have to rebreed this female, but with the original male that we got. But we have the best stam, weight, and melee on this one. And I think, honestly, health is like 36 or something on the other one. So it'll be a big boost. But yeah, look at the health is going up crazy. So I'm going to swap this one out with the female in the middle, and we can retire the male on the right. So we'll just have this one and the male on the left breeding. So the other two are available for riding around. So I think I'm going to end it here, guys. I did craft us a terminal over here as part of the Dino Depot mod. But I don't have an oviraptor in there to pick up the eggs. Because I had it in my head the whole time that the griffins would, would just gestate and not drop eggs. So, but yeah, I'm going to need the oviraptor because I want to breed RGs as well. But, yeah, anyway, I think that's going to do it for today. As always, thank you guys so very much for watching. If you find yourself enjoying what we do, if you're pulling for Hrph, do throw us a like, a comment, consider subscribing if you haven't, as all these things do help out a small channel. And as always, I look forward to seeing everybody in the next one. And I think we're going to head down to the desert, try to get some red drops. See you guys.